John Michael Bliss again for Grow, Love, and Expand. Are you where you want to be in life? Are you doing the things you want to do in life? You know, life is, as they say, many splendid things, right? But I'll tell you something. To be perfectly honest, it's up to you. Is life fair? No, it's not fair. Um, is it set up to fail in a lot of ways? It is actually. To be honest with you, a lot of people, some very powerful people, have set the system up. It's rigged. It's rigged in their favor. It is. And it's okay to feel angry at it. It's okay to feel disappointed at it. Uh, what I can tell you this is you can work around it. You can overcome it. You can take your life in a different direction if you choose to. People always say, who am I? What am I? But the biggest question is, how do we get there? How do we get there? And that's the key. And one of the keys is you have to be specific. Okay? I cannot tell you how many times I ask people a question and they cannot give me an answer. What do you want to do? What do you want out of life? I don't know. Well, I deal with all ages. I may say, well, you're 63 years old and you don't know? I guarantee you, guess what? You better figure it out. You better start asking yourself the hard questions. Life doesn't care, okay? It's going to pass you right on by. Life doesn't care who you are, what you want. If you don't care, you got to be your biggest advocate. You got to be your biggest support, and then the universe will support you 100%. But if you don't care, who else is going to care? You see, the thing is, we can lie to ourselves. We can even lie to others. People often say, how can you do consultations, readings over the phone? I do readings all over the phone. How can you do them over the phone? It's simple. I don't need the person in front of me to do a reading. Because really, the person in front of me, most of the time, is lying. When I ask them a question, they don't have an answer. Or they make something up. And I'm like, who are you fooling? Who do you think you're fooling? Are you fooling me? Are you fooling the universe? Who are you fooling? Because you're not fooling anybody but yourself. You have to become specific on what you want to do in life. You have to become specific, and then persistent. The only way to achieve something is you have to stick with it. But unless you're specific, what do you know what to be specific on, or pursue, or persevere to? See, you got the universe all wrong. You got God all wrong. God doesn't care. Okay, I got news for you. God does not care. God is going to give you exactly what you feel you deserve. Because in the end, I'm going to tell you something straight out. You're going to find this very difficult to believe. Like I say, I'm going to challenge your thought process. I'm going to challenge your belief system. You're going to think a lot of things in this world, but I'm going to tell you in the end, when you come to the reckoning of who you are, you're going to be face to face with, guess what? Yourself. And you're going to realize, wow, I am God. I am the essence of all things. I am the one who's responsible for my life. I am the one. And then you're going to go, yeah, wow. And then you're going to realize not only are you an aspect of what you would call all that is, you are a part of all that is. You are part of everything around you. In other words, everything you interacted with, you had a co-creativeness in creating it. The universe does not care what you want. It's going to give you. If you want misery, despair, and discomfort, guess what? You're going to get misery, despair, and discomfort. If you want peace, love, and happiness, guess what you're going to get? Peace, love, and happiness. Only you can make that decision for yourself. So I'm asking you, what do you want out of life? Give it some thought. Sometimes You know, we have to reach outside of ourselves to kind of get guidance, get an understanding. Seek others around you. Seek inward advice. Okay, and if you don't trust it, ask somebody else. Ask somebody who's going to give it to you straight, though. Because fluff is not going to work here. You know what fluff's going to do? You're going to give me an answer, and then a year from now, we're going to have the same discussion. You know why? Because nothing has changed. I am telling you this. Life is not what you think it is. It is much more. Just about everything you've been told your entire life has been an absolute, complete, utter lie. I am telling you from every aspect of what you think you are and who you think you are, most of it is an absolute, complete, utter lie. From healthcare, education, spirituality, churches, politics, you name it. Just about everything you thought you've ever been taught is an absolute, complete, utter lie. It has been lied and manipulated to you to control you, to get you to think other things, to keep you to be a minion to their cog in the wheel so that you can keep perpetuating their wealth and their gain. And I'm talking about big corporations and big banks. Trust me, the system is rigged, but there is a workaround. You can do it. You can take yourself out of that system. You can achieve that which you want to achieve in this life. You can achieve that greatness, and then what will happen is you will finally get to that point to where you have no other reality but to give back. Because you will see the greater awareness to all things, you will see the wholeness to all things, and you will realize, as I have realized, and many others before me have realized, that we are not separate from each other, but we are one. You will have a greater appreciation for everything around you. Not just the, big things that you think, but I'm talking the little things. I'm talking the fork you eat with, the spoon you eat with, the ground upon which you walk, the vehicle of which you drive. You'll realize a connectedness to all things, and you will no longer have this disrespectful attitude or presence about you, but you will have this great awareness of respect. Some people say, how can you litter this place? It's simple if you don't know that you're a part of it. But once you understand, and once you realize that you are a part of it, that in fact what you do is litter yourself, you are no longer feel the need to litter. And you say, oh, you're just nuts, crazy. You're right. I am crazy. We're all crazy. But it's okay. It's okay to be a little bit crazy. I'm just telling you straight out that what you want out of life, you can achieve. You simply just have to want it. And you have to be willing to take the steps to go on and get it, because no one's going to do it for you. God does not going to make it happen for you. The universe is not going to make it happen for you. You got to take the steps. You already have the tools. You want a better life? Believe you can and know you can have a better life. If you like the life you have, then appreciate and love it for all that it is to offer, and give to others. Let them feel that same goodness, lovingness of their life that you feel. There's so much work to be done, and quite frankly, we don't have a lot of time. We need to start understanding and realizing who we are so that we can achieve the kind of things that are going to create a different place in our world, our lives, and everybody around us. You are not responsible for anybody else but yourself, but you will realize that once you fix yourself, you're a part of everybody else, and you're going to want to help those understand that what you have learned. With all things comes a certain understanding of respect for everything, and you have the ability to create the life you want. What do you want out of life? Ask yourself that question, and we can help you get there. Thank you so much, John Michael Bliss, for Grow, Love, and Expand. Visit my website, growloveandexpand.com. Call me if you'd like a consultation or reading. We can sit down, do a live review. Subscribe to my channel. Spread the word. Peace, love, happiness. Thank you all.